Hello guys, welcome back to my channel Algorithm Minds. My name is Asan Khurram and in this channel I teach programming skills in Python, MATLAB and R programming. I also teach theoretical as well as practical programming skills in data science and data analysis as well as Tableau or data visualization tool. So I have been publishing a series of video regarding Tableau visualization where I teach you how to build stunning Tableau charts and plots with the help of Tableau. And today's tutorial we are going to solve a problem where we are going to be building about a pie chart, a map, a bar chart and a tabular data format in Tableau. Then we are going to summarize that all those four components of plots into a single dashboard, and we will create a compelling filters as well that will help us to visualize different filter data according to their respective categories or regions. That being said, let me just briefly go over the problem statement here. So we need to create a dashboard with the following objects: create a pie chart with percentage sales by segment, then create a bar chart that quantify by subcategory. Then we also need to create map where we show states, colors, and then we have to show profit in the form of colors, but we will also going to visualize a specific value or sum total value for a specific state. And then finally we will display a tabular view where we display regions, categories, subcategories, sales, quantity and percentage sales across subcategories. Now we need to create multi-select drop-down filters on the dashboard for region, segment, subcategories. Filter values should be displayed as per value selection in other filter drop-down. So basically it's saying that we need to actually create filters that are being there where options have been given by drop-down menu. These filters should be applicable to all four objects of the dashboard. Now that being said, let's move on and actually jump towards Tableau environment. So the first thing we need to do is to actually create a pie chart. And in order to do a pie chart for sales, what we are going to do, we are going to drop the segments from data plane. So here's the customer segment and we will drop it on row shelf. And the second thing we need to create is actually sales measure, and we drop it on column shelf. Now by default we get a bar chart, but right now we are interested in plotting a pie chart. For this purpose I'm going to go towards show me and click on here. You can see a pie chart figure, so I will click on here. Now in order to maximize the view, we will click here standard and click on entire view. Now that being selected, now we are left with is to actually label those sections as well as display the total sales value of those sections. That is quite easy to do. What we have to do is to go again and take the customer segment dimension and then drop it on text card. Now you can see that these sections have been labeled. Now we do the same thing for sales measure and drop it on text label. Now you can see that the respective sum values of each customer segment is being displayed with the pie chart. Now we have successfully plotted our pie chart. Let's rename it as let's say part A, or simply just say. Now let's move on and go towards our second plot, which is actually where we need to create bar chart of quantity being sold. So it's quite easy to do. So for this purpose we are going to take subcategory dimension, product subcategory, and throw it on column shelf, and then we are going to take quantity order new and drop it on rows shelf. Now you can see that we have actually plotted our bar chart. So this is the second plot in the series. We are still need to plot two more visualizations. For this purpose I'm going to create click on new sheet, and now we are going to create a map where states are being colored based on their profit values, and we are going to distinguish by profit values as well as we are going to display the profit as well. So what we are going to do right now, we are going to take states from dimension and then drop it on row shelf. Right now we have a list of states of America. Now we click on show me now and click on map chart. Now you can see that we have a map chart. Now all we need to do is to label those states. So it's quite easy to do. Again, take the state dimension and drop it on label card. That's where you can actually label each state with their respective name. Now we actually need to show the profit in terms of color, but also in terms of label. So it is quite easy to do. We will take measure profit and we will drop it on color card. That's why each color will correspond to a different value, where yellowish color corresponds to unprofitable state, where blue color with the most dark one corresponds to the most profitable state. And along with the label, we can also show the total profit value, and it is quite easy to do. Just take the profit measure and then drop it on label card. Just now you can see that yellowish color states has a negative profit, where the states with blue, dark blue, have the highest profit of all. Now that being plotted, now we are only left with to go and make a tabular plot in Tableau. So for this purpose, we are going to take region dimension and throw it on row. Then we are going to create product category and then drop it right next to the region. And finally, we are going to take subcategory, product subcategory, and then here drop it on product subcategory. Now we are going to take measure names and then drop it on column. That being said, we need to create an additional calculated field in order to display the percentage sales. So in order to do that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over towards create, then I'm going to click on calculated field, and here I will just use it for sales. So that's it, and I will rename it as PER for percent and sales. Okay, now I will go toward measures name, click on it, and then click on filter, click on none, then click choose only profit, sales, and percentage sales. Click apply and click OK. After that being done, you just need to go and take measure values and drop it on text. So now you can see that our percentage sale, profit, and sales values are being displayed on this Tableau flow view. But we are left with only one step. We actually need to convert this column of per sale into actually percentage of sales. So that is quite easy to do. We will go towards that sum per sale, and then we will go towards quick table calculation, and then we will select percentage of total. In this way, you can actually calculate the percentage of total sales and display on Tableau view. Now we have successfully plotted our three worksheets here, A, and let me name it as B, and then we have our map plot, which is, let me rename as C, and then I have our tabular view, which is I will rename as D. That being said, now we have plots. Now we actually are going to make a dashboard out of these four plots, and it is quite easy to do. So first of all, I'm going to create a new dashboard by clicking on this icon. Once I've done that, I'm going to drag all four plots from the left hand side pane to the dashboard one by one. Okay. Now we have our dashboard. All we are left to do is actually to create filters for those plots. So it is quite easy to do. For this purpose, I'm going to first of all click on this pie chart, then I will click on drop down menu, then I will go towards filter, then I will click on customer segment. Here filter will appear. Now we need to change we need to do two things to this filter. First of all, we need to change this list filter, which is displayed in list form, into drop down menu. I will click this drop down arrow, then click on multiple values drop down. And the second thing we need to do is to actually apply that filter to whole 4 images or plots in our chart, instead of just sticking around with this one specific one. So by doing that, we are able to apply this to the whole 4 plots in our dashboard. So for this purpose, we will use all using this data source. That being said, now our values, if we go and select none, now you can see that none of the plot is valid. When I click on customers, now you can see that for only subcategory, for only customer segmentation, customer is present there. If I click on corporate, now you can see it has been updated accordingly. And let me click on home office, and finally small business. Now we are going to do the same thing for states as well. Okay, we have let's do it for regions. So I'm going to click on this Tableau view plot. I'm then going to drop down the menu and then go towards the filter, and then I'm going to select on regions. Now you can see that we have our list of regions. Now we need to convert this list of regions into a drop down menu. That is quite easy to do. We will simply need to click on this multiple values drop down. After that has been done, we are going to apply that filter to the whole 4 images that are currently being present in our dashboard. So in order to do that, we are going to go towards apply to worksheet, and then click on all using this data source. Now once we have done that, let me uncheck east. Now you can see that the east zone has been removed from the map as well. Let me uncheck south. Now you can see that the south zone or region has been removed from the map as well, and also from this Tableau data. So that's how you can actually create stunning visualizations in Tableau, and also create filters and dashboard. I hope this tutorial have been helpful to you. And if you have any questions regarding Tableau tutorial, or if you want to create, if you want to take a whole data analysis case study on Tableau, or even in Python or MATLAB, feel free to write down your comments. I will be happy to help you out. I hope this tutorial have been helpful. Thank you for joining me, and I will catch you soon in the next video. Thank you.